Backhand Drive, Level 7. Now that we're getting further along in the Backhand Drive series, a lot of the focus is going to be on building up consistency and working on your length. So before you get going, place a strip of painter's tape midway across the left service box so that you create a giant rectangle in the back left portion of the court. Now your target for this challenge is going to be 75 consecutive hits. So in theory, this challenge is pretty straightforward. All you're going to be doing is hitting consecutive backhand drives that land behind the tape and within the width of the service box. If the ball lands outside of the target area you created, goes out of bounds, or hits the back wall, you're going to have to start from zero all over again. Now I'll admit that 75 repetitions is a lot, but building consistency on the backhand is probably one of the single most important aspects to your squash game. A couple tips I found while I was doing this. First of all, aim to hit the ball on the front wall in line with the center of the service box. This way the ball won't be too tight to the wall and will allow some wiggle room for error. Next, think about hitting the ball the exact same way every time. Your racket preparation, your position, where you hit the ball, all should be as consistent as possible. We're trying to turn these motions into habits so that during a real game, you don't need to give a second thought to about your shots, and you can focus more on your opponent and your strategy. My last tip is to be patient. So depending on your current abilities, this may take weeks or even months, but you need to keep working at it because I guarantee it'll pay off later on. Alright, so if you can meet or exceed 75 consecutive hits, give yourself a pat on the back and move on to Backhand Drive Level 8. As always, if you found this video helpful, please like, comment, or subscribe. Better yet, share it with your regular squash opponents and see if they can beat your score.